that love his appearing.
Yeah. So, just like Paul, all right, continuing the faith, all right, and he said not only him, but them also, all right.
It's 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently in order.
That's right. That's what we do. We do it decently in order. You know? That's why you gotta go to the elders, right? That's why the elders are established. That's why you have certain heads in the camp. Right? That's why we do things in a specific way. So it's order. You can't just be going out there and doing nothing. It's like trying to play football and having no plays and just telling your receivers to go out and do whatever the hell they want and then try to throw them the ball. It's gonna look like shit, and most likely it's gonna be it's not gonna work.
Well, you need to go through training.
Yeah, and that too. Then you need to go through training. You can't just come up into that thing, all right, and then fucking be a starter. You know what I mean? You gotta build, you gotta grow, you gotta get the experience, and then from then on,
1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints.
That's right. He's not an author of confusion. So you can't say that the Bible contradicts, because the Lord said he's not an author of confusion. That's something that you're misinterpreting. You're not understanding, all right? The Lord's not giving it to you to understand. The Lord doesn't author no confusion, right? Everything in this book, everything in this book, right, is 100% fact, right?
Yeah. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 40. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Oh, you already got that?
So, there it is again. Everything's done decently in order, right? The Lord's not an author of confusion. So, the Lord don't author confusion, so we need to make sure we're doing everything right, all right? So there is no confusion amongst the brethren or anything like that.
Yeah, let's get to talk about the spirit of truth whom the world can't receive. Because a lot of guys have a problem with what the elders teach, But everything that they teach is according to the scriptures. You just weren't given the spirit to receive it. You got a stumbling block. You got a stumbling block. And these wicked prophets and these false teachers, they're only out to fill their own belly anyways. The elders are actually set up and established to look after your soul. That's the difference between the elders and these guys. The elders are actually trying to look after us, make sure that we're all right. All right, just like we're to each day examine our own selves, whether we be in the truth.
Yeah, and all y'all that are talking shit against the elders, you don't know the elders, They show brotherhood and companionship to the brothers, man. We seen the brothers, only 3 times, and we don't even really know. But we seen them up, we went to the Passover with them, and they're very, brotherly men.
Yeah, well, we went to Passovers.
Yeah. We went up there to camp with them, right? And they're, everyone wants to talk that, that they don't love or whatever, that they don't show love to the brethren. Yeah, they do. They're very sincere men. They don't boast, they ain't proud. Like guys like Jenny and Hannah and shit, boasting that they have all this wisdom.
Yeah.
The elders don't boast, right?
Yeah, they boast indirectly. Basically, they just stick to the script.
Yeah.
They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're doing what they were commanded to do.
And that's why these other guys hate it, right? Because they ain't boasting, but they show that they are elect men.
It's like Paul said, I boast myself, But really, what's really boasting him is what? The fact that he got the truth. It's not really anything have to do with Paul. It's his words basically speak of himself, It's the works that he's doing that prove what kind of man he is. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
And the fruit. And GMS has lots of fruit all over the place.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor.
That's right. We always give double honor to elders. Which, the camera was off at the moment, but we want to give all praise to the elders, man. Double honor to the elders. And most importantly, all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, we always begin with that and end with that. You know? But recognizing that Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, is the head, and he's given us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We're also giving honor to the elders because they're the ones through Yahweh Shem Shai giving us this word.
Yeah, that's not just a chant. That's not a saying that we do here. All right? That's an action.
Yeah.
We say, "Oh, praise Yahweh Shem Shai." The scriptures say that the Most High is a spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. So that's an action. That's something you actually got to do. It's not something we just say, "Yeah, all praises," and then do nothing. Okay? It's not how it works.
That the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
They labor, they work hard, right? In the doctrine, right? In the word. We do it. Yeah. No, they run out so many videos, right? So many topics, and always up on the news and everything like that to keep us informed with what's going on, right? So if you might not have caught something, the elders will bring it out and, you know, and elaborate on it.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 54. For thou hast forsaken thy own way and applied thy diligence unto my law and sought it. Thy life has thou ordered in wisdom and has called understanding thy mother.
Yep. The word, like,
It says, for thou hast forsaken thy own way
Yep.
and applied thy diligence unto my law and sought it. Thy life has thou ordered in wisdom and has called understanding thy mother.
Yep, all understanding of the mother. So, really, this word is more important than your mom, alright? More important than your family, when it comes down to it, right? More important than your life. The word is life right here, right? You can try to do everything you can to try to protect yourself, but if you're not doing the words that the Lord tells you to do, alright? Not following the commandments, then, you know, your works are going to mean nothing, right? Trying to talk about you're a good person because you gave, you know, a couple dollars to a God.
It's going to say the good man is perished out of the earth. All right? Anything that we do is acceptable on the side of the Lord. Is acceptable. So it's what we should be doing, and then some. All right? So we don't come out here and pat ourselves on the back. Okay? We're doing what the Lord expects and commands of us. We're commanded out here. This is our duty. All right?
1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High,
Yeah.
that He may exalt you in due time.
See, so people will exalt you in due time. You gotta humble yourself. We're all humbled up here. We know that we really ain't shit, all right? The Lord can take us out at any minute. But we pray that we keep prayers, all right, unto Yahweh Shem Shai, and we keep faith in Him, right? And we just continue to keep this word. And we have the mindset that, you know, if we had to go through a trial where, you know, we may be put to death, that we just stick, all right, to the word, all right? And stick all faith in the Yahweh Shem Shai, because it says, strive for this truth unto death. So we have to have that mindset, all right? So maybe we have to die for a brother, all right? But the Lord will then exalt us, all right? The Lord will show, you know, His power onto us. But we ain't supposed to go do it ourselves. All these cars are on fucking base.
So Luke chapter 9, verse 23. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me.
That's it, daily and follow Him, right? Deny everything you have, right? You gotta put pretty much everything off when you come into this truth, right?
You gotta deny yourself. You can't come in and like super good, like
Yeah.
you're trying to get a name for yourself. You know what I mean? Putting on airs, putting on an act, man. This is, you know what I mean? Pretending, pretense. You gotta actually deny who you are. You're nobody. I mean, you didn't know you were Israelite to the help just brought you up in this faith. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High gave you this truth.
Exactly.
No more, brother.
Exactly, and you know, there's a lot of things that you gotta remind yourself of. There's stuff that you were doing back in the world, man. You weren't perfect coming up into this thing, all right? So you just have to thank the Most High that He actually allowed you to come up out of that, you know, out of that mindset. Because as much as you were not in the truth, and now you are, as much as you can go back into the world, you know?
You can't exalt yourself. The Lord is going to exalt you. The more humble as you are. And you can't even consider you can try to be humble, but that's not a word that you put on yourself. That's vain to say I'm humble. You know what I mean? Your works got to prove that you're humble.
Exactly.
Your actions.
They say actions speak louder than words. So really, you can say the only way you can really prove that you're a humble man is by just being it, right? And not boasting, not talking all kinds of shit.
Verse 24, Luke 9 and 24. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Yep.
But whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake, for my sake, the saved shall save it.
Right.
For what is a man's advantage if he gain the whole world and lose himself or be a castaway?
That's right. So you can gain all these earthly riches, all right, but it ain't gonna be shit, all right, when the Lord comes back. All right, so you can get your life now, all right? You can live up really deliciously now, but it ain't gonna mean shit, all right? That's why we're trying to live deliciously with the Lord, you know? We're trying to make sure that we're doing everything right so we can be, the elect, all right? Yeah. So we can receive salvation in the chariot. And the only way that's gonna come is by, giving up all you have, all right? And that's really not a lot. There's nothing in this place. All right? You'll realize that if you have the right understanding. You know, you're gonna realize that this ain't shit, all right? And some of you people have been living deliciously so long that you can't put away those things. And that's just a stumbling block that's on you people. That you already got so good in the society that you don't want to get rid of it. Some brothers that grew up not having anything, you can't follow the word, can do it a little bit more easily because they never really had, much,
The Lord chose the poor of this world,
Yeah.
rich in spirit.
That's why, he's doing the example about how the Lord said, the guy asked him, what can I do to receive the kingdom of heaven, and he said, he goes, I thought, you got to follow the commandments and all that, and he said, well, then now you have to give up everything that you have. And he said, and he couldn't do that. And he was living so delicious, So that's why some guys we can call just, 2/3, and just ain't gonna get it. All right? They just fully set in their mind to not receive this word. All right? And then they're just gonna be missing. Beautiful martial law.
So Matthew chapter 19, I'll start at 20. The young man said unto him, all these, I started 16. Matthew 19 and 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right, we should have more people coming up and asking, what